welcome back. It's Jyoti. What's happening? What's happening? This is a long time coming, I know. I was supposed to react to his album. Then a lot of you messaged me saying, don't react to the album. And then anyway, I had to record with Rohan the annual wrap-up. So I just went and heard the album offline. If y'all have not seen the wrap-up episode, it's there. It's there on the channel. Go and check that out. But we did discuss Divine there, and we did discuss the album, and we did, talk about how we didn't really enjoy the album. Particularly, this was a track that I said and Rohan said was one that stood out. This and I think Drama tha. I don't remember now, but yeah, isse pehle wala, I think it was Drama. So not what you expect from a Divine, but theek hai. This is a track that I enjoyed. I heard it sort of in one shot, and I haven't heard it again, so I don't remember it much, which is why when I got a message to cover the video, I was like, let's get into it, and then we can discuss everything else together on this. Walking on Water, Homicide, Divine, voiceover Sukhbir, Kalsi, music production Phenom, recorded by Shubham, Patil, Hanish, Taneja, Luca, Pretolesi, Chinmay Deshpande. Theek hai. Chalo, fine. Let's just get into it. Homicide. 1, 2, 3, play.
चारों तरफ जाल बिछाया गया, हर कदम पे मुझे गिराने की साजिश हुई। शैतान की भूख बड़ी है, वो हर रूह को निकलना चाहता है, पर वो भूल गए जिसके सर पर ईश्वर का हाथ हो, उसे दुनिया की कोई ताकत नहीं रोक सकती।
मुझे बनना था, बहुत बड़ा बनना था, भूख के लिए पानी और हाथ में जब पन्ना था, रात में था पावर और दिन में था सन्नाडा। मैं गया इंग्लिश में, बड़ा भाई कन्नड़ा, बोलता नहीं कौन साला, बड़े दोस्त ऑन डाड़ा, तोड़ते थे खिड़की फिर पूछते थे कौन मारा, लगे थे हम बार्स में, मिला तब रे बॉन्ड मारा, जानवर थे कंक्रीट पे, जिंदगी थी बनतारा, स्टेप लेके चढ़ते थे, कभी नहीं जम मारा, मैं और तू सेम, बारिश में मैं मॉन्ग मारा, मिला कितना धोखा गिनती नहीं, बहुत सारा भाई पे कोई हाथ डाला, फकीर फिर मैं कोर्ट जा रहा, गली हो या हाईवे, मुंबई से मैं खोट डाला, गया था मैं कमेंट्स में, किसी ने तो बॉट डाला, बगल में मैं मौज डाला, हर शब्द में कौश डाला, भाइयों में थॉट्स डाला, बना के से बॉस साला, साइन ऑफ द क्रॉस मारा। दीवा नहीं घर वाला, क्या लड़की क्या वादा, शादी नहीं कर पा रहा, खाली बिल भर पा रहा, खाली चिल कर पा रहा, साला हटेवा नहीं घर वाला, क्या लड़की क्या वादा, शादी नहीं कर पा रहा, खाली बिल भर पा रहा, खाली चिल कर पा रहा, साला क्या वादा। नया दिन नया मैं, नानी पे गया मैं, दोस्त बदले दया मैं, बहुत दम रुपया मैं, जिनको हंसाया मैं, उसने रुलाया पे, मिडल ने में विल्सन, किसने रुकाया बे, दर्द पे माइक पे, उस पे चिल्लाया मैं, लाइट है डिवाइन मेरा कभी नहीं साया मैं, रोड्स तेरे भाई की पूरा सीने साया मैं, यस I'm the one, बिजनेस डिफाइंड है, उठने पे शेर, सोया तो कुछ आइन में, रैप्स नहीं साइंस है, रैप नहीं साइंस है, सर्टिफाइड रैपर तो सर्टिफाइड क्लाइंट है, क्लब में जब घुसते, एक हाथ में पॉइंट है, हाथ में जब रोली, आदमी का टाइम है, 2 घर मुंबई, 2 है दुबई में, एक्स मेरी ड्रैकुला, पिछली वो डायन है, जेडी और रायन है, अभी भी विश्वास आ किसमें आ भाई मैं, अभी भी विश्वास आ किसमें आ भाई मैं, अभी भी विश्वास आ किसमें मुंबई में, दीवा नहीं घर वाला, क्या लड़की क्या वादा, शादी नहीं कर पा रहा, खाली बिल भर पा रहा, खाली चिल कर पा रहा, साला दीवा नहीं घर वाला, क्या लड़की क्या वादा, शादी नहीं कर पा रहा, खाली बिल भर पा रहा, खाली चिल कर पा रहा, साला क्या वादा।
Oh my God. Now I know why I like this song, because I was listening to it in my room, the whole album. And his song ka beat really popped at me. And I was like, oh damn. And of course, like his intensity, it kind of reminds you of the Divine from back in the day. But I think this was easily the standout track when I was listening to the album. Gully wale dost. Shadi nahi kar pa raha actually cracked me up. I was like, why? So yeah, but again, I feel like it is Divine with that voice and with that intensity and all of that. It's we know him, but I think this is a complaint that most of us had, that he's not doing anything new in terms of his like delivery or his stuff, but study nahi kar pa raha, शादी नहीं कर पा रहा. वो ex मेरी Diane line was okay. You know what? This does sound like the old Divine. I'm just not a fan because after a certain point, that flow and that that scheme starts getting repetitive in your ear. You're like, okay, next. And I think now we're just used to so much variation of flows and cadences and all of that that it feels like a good one time, two time listen. But it's not a song that I will go back to because I'm not hearing anything new from him in terms of either the story or the delivery. So, but the beat was phenomenal. See what I did there? The beat was good. Beat was phenomenal. Ek second. Or oh yeah, I just remembered there was that whole controversy about Hit Human, right? That was again very deeply, deeply disappointing. Very, very disappointing because I mean, being an artist, if you're gonna say that I'm not your waiter, I mean that's just the saddest attitude. And you're gonna say it to a fan. That's just not on. This is not on, man. I remember back in the day, I think it was 2015. 2015, Divine was signed with Sony. He had come to Dubai for an event or something, and he was doing the rounds of the stations. And we were waiting for him in the studio because he was supposed to turn up around 3:30, and didn't turn up. And I kept my jock waiting till 6:30 in the evening, and her shift had actually ended. And he didn't turn up, and it was very disappointing. And so we had to cancel with Sony because we were like, sorry, it's way past time and we don't have any other jock who's free to do the interview. So that's it. That didn't happen. Of course, it wasn't like a thing because there was no release. There was nothing. Like most people in Dubai had not really heard his music also, but there were a few tracks here and there that were out. So I don't even know if it was a trip for a gig or what it was. But anyway, that was a day that I was disappointed by him. And then there's today where, I heard of his DMs to Hit Human, and I'm just like, yeah, nobody owes anyone anything in this world. So it's fine. But when you are a public figure and an artist, then taking people's opinions is just part of the game, right? Part of the territory. So yeah, that's all I'll say about that. I don't want to get too much into that bit, but this song was, I think, one of the better ones on the album. And I really wish that, artists like Divine of his stature and of his longevity and time in the game, I feel like all of them, and I've been saying this for a while now, at least a year, I feel like all of them are just they've done their thing. They've done what they needed to do. And I don't feel like I'm at least not sensing that kind of hunger like I am from the younger lot, the second, third generation. I feel like there are so many good artists today from the underground scene and just in the overall scene who are just pushing boundaries, who are just reinventing and representing, like presenting, not representing, representing themselves in newer ways every time they drop something. And it's great because it keeps everyone else on their toes. But a lot of the older legacy artists I'm seeing are just like, they've made their money and they're not worried about survival anymore. So hence they are comfortable and they're not taking the same risks that the younger artists are today. And that's a fact. I mean, we can debate that all till the cows come home, but it's if just look at the kind of stuff that's blowing up off late, and most of it is not from the legacy artists. And some legacy artists have to retired only. They're not dropping only. They're like, kar lo jo kar raha hai, hum to chill kar rahe hain. So it's sad. It's sad because if Indian hip hop has to go forward, it is with the resources available, with the even the teams available, even the access to producers and other things are available to them. Now is the time for the OGs to really push things with every release, to elevate the scene with everything they drop, not take it easy and not just keep churning out what they've done for so long. Because if that layer and that level doesn't do that, then this is gonna be there. These guys are doing it and they're gonna reach this level. But in all that time, the entire scene could have been taken there but it's just going to take so much longer for the entire scene to, you know what I'm saying, right? So, I mean, it's not a responsibility that anyone needs to take on their shoulders if they don't want to, but it is just what is, I think, going to help the scene if the OGs don't, you know, sit on a beach with margaritas in their hands all the time. Sorry. Chalo, on that note, let me know what you thought of this track and what I just said. And let's have a healthy discussion around it in the comments. And let me know what else I should get to. Take care of yourselves. Live long and prosper.